Before we jump into Q&A, thank you for the comments the last 2 weeks. Sergio said the first 15 seconds diagnostic was a game changer. And I love that because I'm a logical person. I like turning emotional messaging into something you can actually see and fix. Today, I pulled 5 questions from subscribers and put them together for today. And if you want me to answer your question next week, comment with who you help, what you sell, what your VSL should do, sell or book calls or list, and include the word question so I can find it.
How specific is too specific? I don't want to exclude people.
This is one of the biggest fears, and it's exactly why people stay stuck with broad messaging like solopreneur, including me when I started. True story. In a business startup class, one student said their target audience was everyone. The teacher asked, even a 6-month-old baby? We all laughed. But it stops being funny when you try to market, especially with paid ads. If you target everyone, you need an impossible budget, and your message lands on no one. Here's another truth. You're already excluding people, just accidentally. When you speak too broadly, the right person doesn't recognize themselves, so they scroll. Being specific is choosing one person in one moment. For example, a burned out high achiever who needs clarity on their next career step. That doesn't exclude people forever. It just makes your message land today. If you want to turn your everyone message into one clear VSL, grab the free 3-day VSL challenge. Link is pinned. Diagnose first, rewrite second.
Can I target 2 audiences in one VSL?
You can, but it usually lowers conversions, especially in a short VSL. A short VSL has one job: get one person to take one next step. When you aim at 2 audiences, the viewer starts thinking, wait, is this for me or not? And that hesitation kills action. If you truly serve 2 groups, don't force them into one VSL. Make 2 versions, same structure, different first line and examples. Same offer, next step. For IkiGai, one VSL could be for burned out high achievers, and another could be for career changes. Same framework, different who. If you want to create 2 faceless VSL versions without starting from scratch, the free 3-day VSL challenge link is pinned. Diagnose first, rewrite second.
How do I describe burned out high achievers without sounding negative?
Great question, because we want them to feel seen, not judged. The trick is to describe the moment with respect. You're not labeling them as broken, you're naming what's happening. Use language like successful on paper, carrying a lot, high performing but drained, doing everything right, and still exhausted. Then immediately add hope. And you want clarity on your next step without starting over from zero. That combination, respect plus relief, is what makes the right person lean in. And this connects to IkiGai perfectly. Because IkiGai helps you turn that emotional moment into something concrete. Free 3-day VSL challenge link is pinned. Diagnose first, rewrite second.
My concept feels spiritual. How do I make it concrete?
This is exactly the vitamin versus painkiller problem. The way you make a spiritual concept concrete is don't sell the concept like a vitamin, nice to have. Sell the decision like a painkiller, something that helps them move now. So instead of saying, Ikigai will change your life someday, say something concrete like, if you're burnt out and stuck, I use the Ikigai framework to help you understand what's draining you and choose your next step. So you leave with one clear direction and one next step you can take this week. That's not spiritual, that's practical. Concept, decision, next step. If you want my checklist for simplifying your CTA to one clear next step, it's inside free 3-day VSL challenge. Link is pinned. Diagnose first. Rewrite second.
What should my one next step be if my goal is opt-ins?
If your goal is opt-ins, your next step should be the smallest, easiest yes that matches what they want right now. For burnt out high achievers, that usually looks like a checklist, a short guide, a quick assessment, a simple plan, and your opt-in promise should match your VSL promise. If your VSL is clarity on your next career step, don't offer an opt-in like 10 productivity hacks. That's a mismatch. So choose one opt-in outcome and one action. Get instant access to the guide or join the free 3-day challenge. One person, one promise, one next step. Diagnose first, rewrite second. If you want the free 3-day VSL challenge, the faceless friendly 3-day plan and guidance, link is pinned. And if you join before next Wednesday evening, I'll answer your question in the next Q&A.